Absolute dynamite. Oh my goodness. Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here on the Casino de Monte Carlo, as David Diamante says.
Yeah.
With me I've got Charlie Sims. Charlie, you just witnessed Joe Cordina go a solid 10 rounds down at super featherweight against a tough opponent, Tinoco. How did you assess his performance ringside?
Brilliant performance. Classic Joe Cordina, very flashy. Thought he looked great at the weight. Obviously moving down to super featherweight, everybody was waiting for the kind of later round to see how he's going to deal with a new weight, but thought he looked fantastic. And listen, that Tinoco is no pushover. He's a very, very solid fighter. I was very impressed with him tonight as well. Although I give Joe Cordina a lot of the rounds tonight. I thought he was great.
The thing as well, we're talking, well, me, you and Dad Tony, we're talking about Joe, we were saying that with Tinoco he pushed Jordan Gill back, he pushed David Haney back, he didn't push Joe back. Do you think this is the perfect weight for Joe super featherweight? I mean, he's coming down from lightweight, but he's a big super featherweight, isn't he?
Well, we was all joking and saying, well, maybe featherweight. And he said, no, but I think super featherweight's his weight. I mean, he looked great at lightweight, but I think he looks very strong at super featherweight. Tinoco, we gave everything that we needed to see tonight. We needed to see a learning fight from Joe Cordina tonight. And I think Tinoco is the first person to actually push Cordina backwards. And we got to see how he dealt with it. Got to see what we've got to go back to the gym with and learn. And yeah, hats off, great performance. I think a lot of people will be watching that tonight, very impressed. And I think it's about moving on to the next stage now.
Well, he holds the Continental WBA super featherweight title. Now I saw a tweet from another one of your super featherweights, Martin Ward, calling out the WBA champion, Vinny Alvarado.
Yeah.
Now, as a manager, this must be a tough job for you, having two super featherweights. Sort of, how do you manoeuvre them into the, you know what I mean, had different shots and manoeuvre them, because he's got the WBA, Martin's called out the WBA champion. I mean, that must be a headache for you, is it? It is,
but there are a way of manoeuvring it. It's not the first time this has ever happened, but I guess we just got to choose what kind of routes we can go down. We'd love to have that fight with Martin Ward and Alvarado for the WBA. There is kind of rumours of it happening early next year.
Miami?
Yes, Miami, but we don't. It's not confirmed, so we can't talk about anything just yet.
Well, I'm a media guy, as I say, so I've got to just try and get what
But listen,
I can out of you.
on the subject of Martin Ward, he deserves his shot. I think he's a very, very good fighter. He had a small setback with Tennyson, and I think he's been very patient and he's ready to have his shot. Joe Cordina, obviously, we wanted to see what he was like at super featherweight. He's won the title, maybe another defence of the title. Maybe we'll start manoeuvring more towards a world title, whether it's the WBA or whoever else, whatever opportunities arise now. But I think Joe Cordina is world class, and I think we just needed that fight tonight to really get him into the division against a solid opponent like Tinoco, so we can start structuring what route we're going to go down.
The thing is with the featherweight division as well, you've got guys like Tevin Farmer, who's with Eddie Hearn.
Yep.
You've got is it Birchall, who's WBC champion, and the IBF is, you probably know better than me. It's Jamal Herring, is it?
Yeah, he's WBO, isn't he?
He's WBO.
Yeah.
WBO, yeah. So I mean, the division as well, Carl Frampton's moving up, you've got Oscar Valdez's fight tonight is moving up as well, so there's going to be some tasty fights for Joe out there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of good, the super featherweight division is a great division globally, but it's just about trying to get up to that level first. Joe's done his apprenticeship domestically. I think we're about to move into like European territory. Once he gets through that, he's ready to go to world level.
Do you think he's 11-0 now, do you think he's European, obviously he's past European level now, or do you think he's...
I think we're ready to enter that.
Yeah.
I think tonight was a good stepping stone. Obviously Tinoco had that good win over Gill. A lot of people knew who he was, they knew he was a tough customer. He wasn't a pushover, but you got to beat these kind of guys and move on to the next level, and we're ready to move on to that European platform. And once we get our win there, we'll look at world title shots. I mean, the obvious one is Farmer, to be honest. He's with DAZN, he's with Eddie. The obvious shot is Farmer. Obviously, I think is Alvarado with Golden Boy. I'm not 100% sure.
So, yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
So maybe that's another option. He's with
DAZN.
DAZN
as well.
Herring's with Top Rank, I believe, and Birchall's with, he might be Rank
Is he Top Rank as well? Is he?
Yeah, I think he is actually. Yeah. So the obvious two are Farmer and Alvarado, but hopefully Martin Ward will get the Alvarado shot, and let's move towards the Tevin Farmer shot for Joe.
Sounds good to me. Finally, before I let you go, just talk to me about MONACO. We've been here for MONACO. We've been here for a few days now. How are you finding it?
I only get my suit out once a year.
Well, can I do a little pun? Look at Charlie Sims. Look at that.
I only get it out once a year. And this has been a fantastic experience. Everybody said to me Monte Carlo was great, a great evening of boxing, and it really has been great. I've had a front row seat, and it's just like watching it private.
It's good,
It's
isn't it?
like amazing, yeah. And if you're a boxing
It's like
fan,
a private screening.
if, you,
now you
yeah,
get private
if,
screening
if
movies.
you're a boxing fan, then it's like watching it at a private screening. It's amazing, but got the result. That's all that we came for, really.
Definitely.
So it's about enjoying the rest of the night and a few beers.
Well, I'm going to have a few beers with you. You said you only get your suit out once a year. I don't even have a suit.
I know.
I had to buy this.
You're
one.
like the Scottish James Bond.
The James Bond. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's my title for this video. Charlie, as always, thanks for this IFL TV. It's always a pleasure seeing you, my friend, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Good man.
Thanks very much, mate.
It is special.